Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where we cover different ways you can get out of your debt cheaper, quicker, and easier. My name is Chelsea, and today we're diving into an important topic, Ascend Loans Reviews. Specifically, 3 things you need to know before considering getting one. Whether you're in a financial pinch or simply just exploring your options, stick around as we're going to break it all down. Quick note, we are not Ascend Loans. I know that's confusing, but we are Ascend Finance, where we focus on informing people of their debt relief options, versus Ascend Loans is a completely other company that we do not have any affiliation to. First, let's clarify something. There are 2 companies that have very similar names. First is ascendloans.com and then ascendloan.com. Ascendloans.com is a company that offers personal loans up to $1,000 and emphasizes broader accessibility. They even provide budgeting resources on their website to help borrowers manage their expenses. AscendLoan.com, on the other hand, without the S, this one also focuses on personal loan, but they operate a little bit differently. For example, they don't rely heavily on credit scores to approve their loans. Instead, they provide on your income and your repayment history. Both companies operate mostly online, making the process quick and convenient. However, there are some notable differences in terms of loan limits and criteria, which we're going to cover shortly. Let's talk reviews. The internet doesn't have much feedback about these companies, but here is what we found. AscendLoans.com, with the S, has a C+ BBB rating, with 1 star out of 5 based on limited reviews. There were also 14 complaints filed in the last 12 months. For AscendLoan.com, the BBB listings have a D- rating with no reviews, but they resolved 5 complaints in the past year. Now, what does this mean? Limited reviews could suggest that these companies are newer, don't prioritize asking for customer feedback, or simply haven't stood out enough to motivate users to even leave reviews. Either way, it is worth approaching with caution. Interest rates. Payday loans are notorious for high APRs. Ascend Loans is no exception. For example, the APR on a $500 loan can range from 700 to 725%. This is far above the average payday loan APR of 400%. While they may offer discounts for auto payments, these loans are still incredibly expensive. The loan terms. Ascend Loans don't use major credit bureaus for checks, which can be a benefit if you're concerned about your credit score. However, they heavily weigh your income to determine your loan eligibility. Eligibility and restrictions. AscendLoan.com has stricter criteria requiring a minimum credit score of 580, verifiable income of $35,000 plus, and no recent delinquencies. Before committing to a payday loan, consider these alternatives. You could sell unused items if you have an old iPad, tech gear, really any high-valued item that's just sitting around and not important to your day-to-day life anymore. You could consider side hustles. Some gig work pays on the same day even, from food delivery to freelancing. These options can help in a pinch. You could cut your expenses, review your budget, and really just trim any unnecessary costs. Even small changes can free up a lot of necessary cash. You could also consider debt relief options such as debt settlement or debt management. If your goal is to pay off your existing debts, you could consider working with a professional to negotiate lower payments or restructure your obligations. Lastly, you could consider bankruptcy. While this is generally a last resort for people, it could be worth exploring if you are facing an insurmountable debt. When deciding if you should get an Ascend loan, of course, the decision is ultimately yours. Payday loans like Ascend's can provide quick cash, but often come with significant financial risks. If you are already struggling with debt, adding a high-interest loan might lead to more hardship, eventually leading you to a relief option such as debt settlement or bankruptcy to get you out. We've created a debt relief calculator to help you evaluate your options. It only takes a few minutes, and it can help you compare all your debt resolution strategies to find the best fit for your situation. For more details, call us anytime at 833-272-3631.